I was about 27, and I had to get out of the game and get a regular job because I had a young family, and so I had to make a decision. It was a hard decision for me to make, but as I mentioned earlier, I made the right decision when I look back. I was, it was tough to quit. It was tough to quit, but I knew I had to quit. I could have gone back and probably played another 5 years, but it, yeah, I had to get established somewhere. So, and I seen a lot of players that hung on too long and what they call drifters, players that had come down from the National League and American League, and they were bums. Really, they were bums. They got into alcohol and different things, and so I seen some of those guys, and I didn't want to be like them. No, not really. I got into senior hockey with the Selkirk Fishermen, and I played with them. And then I had a chance to go down to Morden in the Southeastern League as playing coach, and they paid me $50 a game too. But I wore out a car running back and forth, and uh, and after that I quit playing there. I had a chance to maybe coach a little bit with the St. James Junior Canadians for 2 years. I enjoyed those 2 years. I had a good bunch of kids, and was it the first year I think, or the second year we went up again in the MJH final. And we went up against the Portage Terriers, 1973, and that was the Terrier team that won the Centennial Cup that year. They beat us four straight. They were just too strong for us. But I enjoyed my years as coaching with the Junior Canadians. Oh, many, 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 and a lot of those friendships are I still have them, and I've lost a lot of the players that I played with are gone. But yeah, we some you can get very close. You're very close with. My career outside of hockey was I was in the construction equipment industry. And my dad, at 17 years old, my dad said, "Come on, son, I'm taking you to the city. You're going to get a job. You're not going to be hanging around town here and doing nothing all summer." So he brought me into a company called Kane Equipment, and I worked for them for 3 years during my junior days. In those days, in my junior days, you had to have a job pretty well. And I was on my feet for most of those games before I played a game, and man, I was pretty tired at times. But and then after I quit playing hockey, I came back to the construction equipment industry, and I was in that for 42 years. I was in that business. Uh, yeah, I guess it did. Well, in those years, you didn't bounce around. If you had a good steady job with the company, you stayed with them, and you didn't move around, not as much as young people do now. But they were good to me overall when I look back. Well, the Junior Braves, the Memorial Cup team, we had a 30-year reunion, which was our biggest one, and we had Jack Wells and uh, Jack Matheson, and we invited all those people. Stu McPherson, I think, was even there, and that was a good reunion. But then we've had some other reunions, but it's kind of starting to die down a little bit now. A lot of the players are gone, and it's a little different.